All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Thursday morning social media webinar. My name is Keith Flynn. I'm the Director of Digital Marketing here at West USA. And we're really excited to have you guys on. It's been a quiet week. Really not much going on in the news right now, but I need to have a second person with me on the show because I feel like I'm just talking to myself and there's no one here to laugh at my jokes. So no, but at the end of the day, really excited to have you guys on. I was just thumbing through, push notifications and news and looking at social media. And if you're like me, it is noisy out there for the last few days, but rightfully so, since we are in the middle of an election. So, but happy to have you guys on. We are going to be covering Facebook basics for real estate professionals this morning. Pretty much do this one at the top of the month, each and every month here at West USA, just because we have a large number of new agents that are joining us. They either need to convert their existing Facebook business page to rebrand it for the brokerage, or they're brand new licensee who wants to get rocking and rolling. Someone at some point had said, hey, you need to have a Facebook business page. Highly recommend it. And so we'll take you through the basics, getting it created, setting it up. If you've been paying attention, Facebook does have a lot of new bells and whistles and features, navigating the new platform. I think since the last time we spoke, you guys may not be able to go back to the old version anymore. So hopefully everyone will be on the new look and feel. I can show you where to switch to that, and if you haven't already. But excited to have you guys on. So with that, like in each and every week, we have an opportunity to have a couple of our sponsors who jump on with us, and we kind of go back and forth about what's happening in their industry. Of course, our sponsors, their industries support ours, and so naturally we love having them on. And this morning, as always, we have Jill St. Croix with us. And how are things going with you, Jill?
Things are going great, Keith. How are you today?
I'm doing well. I can't complain. Just enjoying waking up in the morning with a hoodie and then, putting on the AC on the drive home. So,
Right?
right?
Get it.
So crazy.
So one of the things I wanted to talk to you about today is because of all the noise that you said is going on, we have a platform called Visual Shows here at Great American Title. And with that, if you sign up, I can help you sign up. It's very simple. There's no cost to you at all as an agent. And then when you get a new listing and put that in the MLS, it notifies me directly from Visual Shows, and then I can help you market it by posting it to my Facebook page. So everybody that's on my Facebook page will see your new listing and will have an opportunity to help market it even further.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it really is a cool platform. And like I said, it doesn't cost the agents anything. They don't have to do anything after I set them up. It just automatically pulls from the MLS and I get it. So if you're interested in that, my contact information is right there. You can just give me a call or a shout or an email. Some of the other things that are going on in escrow right now, it's just crazy fun, busy. Some of the best months ever. And our teams are working really, really hard. And everybody is being awesome to work with. Our agents are being a little bit more patient if we're taking a little more time because it is so busy, but it's just been great. And everybody's, I think, having a wonderful 2020 regardless of everything else that's going on.
Yeah, we are definitely fortunate. I was just listening this morning on the news. They were talking about how the economy, if at least for respect of Arizona, is doing pretty good. I mean, we still got, what is it, $1 billion in our rainy day fund, and the state seems to be doing well, and certainly real estate. I've got a number of friends who are in the middle of contracts right now, and things are taking a little bit because there's just so many applications on people's desks.
Yeah, we have escrow teams that are working until 11 o'clock at night to get it done for the agents. So our dedication is definitely there.
Yeah, that's awesome. And obviously we always appreciate you jumping on with us on Thursday morning and sharing us what's happening and how you could be a resource to our agents.
Well, thank you, Keith. I enjoy supporting West USA. You know, I've done that for like the last 17 years. So anytime I get to be with West USA, that's awesome.
Well, thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Have a great rest of the week and a weekend.
You too, Keith.
All right, take care. All right, so next up we got Bree with VIP Mortgage. Bree always joins us on the Thursday mornings and always has some great information on how she can support our agents as well. How you doing, Bree?
I am doing good. I just wanted to tell you I'm always laughing at your jokes. So
Thank you. I
I'm
appreciate
over
it.
here laughing. So things are going good. I mean, like you said, I think the market's crazy. I had my loan officer, one of my loan officers messaged me last night at like 8:30 at night, letting me know that something went to funding. So I think the same as what Jill was saying, like everybody's kind of working late, doing a lot. I love seeing it because, I think anybody who's been in real estate for a while knows it's kind of, it's a nerve-wracking kind of a feeling whenever you're in an industry that's based off of commissions, right? Like
Right.
that can be nerve-wracking. So it's awesome to see how successful people are being and how much business there is out there right now. It's fantastic. I just love it.
What do you guys do for marketing support? And I ask this question because I know, but I mean, for our listeners, what do you guys offer in the way of like helping agents convey what mortgage can do and how it plays in their process?
So we have a couple of things we can do co-branding if there's any pieces that you're looking to get. I always tell agents too, like if there's something that is specific that you're looking for, if you're looking for a rent versus buy, if you're looking for a rate sheet, if you're looking for anything like that, we can do those things. Another thing that we can do that so many agents have found so much success with is HomeBot. We do have HomeBot. Every one of my loan officers has it, and it's something that you can be sending out information to your previous clients, and it's coming from you. It's like it's going to be branded to you, but it gives them information on their home that keeps you top of mind. It keeps you so that then you can be in contact with them. And I have seen so many agents get future business from that because
Mhm.
it gives them a breakdown of, is it a good time to buy or sell? Is it a good time? Do you have enough equity in your house I mean, just so much information. If it's something you're interested in,
Yeah.
let me know and I can kind of go over it because it really is a game changer when agents get on there.
And it sounds like you guys can tailor anything based on an agent's needs, which is awesome.
Yes. Yes, that's one of the biggest things for me is because I think as much as there's a lot of things that we have been proven to work, right? So we know that there are certain things that are proven to work for people, but I do think that you have to look at taking those things and making them yours. And what is it specifically that you're wanting? And let us know that, and we can find a way to kind of work with you and partner with you to help you to get what you need.
Nice. Awesome, Bree. Well, thank
So,
you like always. We appreciate you taking the time out this morning and chat with us.
of course, thank you so much for having me. I hope you have a good rest of your week.
You too, Bree. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, let's get rocking and rolling. So, Facebook, yeah, everyone's always saying like, "Oh, I hear it's dying. I hear it's not really like, uh, it's not where my audience is." And it's true. When you're evaluating where you need to be as a real estate agent when it comes to your digital footprint, your personal branding, where you live, where you actually have your properties, your entities, as far as Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all the different social media platforms, thinking about where you need to be, reverse engineer it. Where is your audience at? And then in there is your answer. That's where you need to be. And of course, um, it's Facebook's still the number one platform, still the most visited, still has the most active users on a monthly and daily basis. And so we'll be definitely going through, the reasons why you should be there. And then with that, we'll jump into a live environment. So I'll go over to actually log into Facebook. So if you haven't done so, take a moment, log into Facebook, and we'll go through it together. And just so you know, this is a live webinar, so you can ask the questions, pop in there. Kyle, thank you so much for letting me know that you will laugh at my jokes as well, so I feel better about myself. I do have low self-esteem, so when I'm here by myself, I don't get that applause at the end. So appreciate you guys chiming in. When you are using Facebook, or when you're using your social media platforms, looking at what you're doing and comparing what you need to do, not only do we have our Facebook webinars that we have on every beginning of every month, but we also have a number of other webinars that we host here at West USA. Not just myself, but many other knowledgeable people here that can support you at the brokerage. And if you ever miss any of them or you're not able to attend, make sure to jump over to our YouTube channel, West USA Realty. Just do a simple search on YouTube and you can find our channel. Subscribe to our channel, turn on the notifications, make sure you like and smash on that comment button there. Let us know what you're thinking, what questions we can answer for you. But all of our webinars are recorded and there for you to access for your archive of educational opportunities and knowledge and grow your base. It's always changing. There's always new things happening. We're always adopting new tactics and tricks and ideas. And so we'll implement those for you. And it's a great way to stay connected with us. And we provide this for you guys at no cost. So love having you guys on. Jump in, ask any questions you may have. And then if you have any questions, comments, concerns after the fact or during this, I may mention something that I can send to you. Email me. I'm Keith, that's Keith, at westusa.com. All right. So with that, getting going, creating your first step was, any marketing campaign for your real estate business really is just taking the first step. Should be an easy and quick one, right? So we're going to assess our personal branding. Honestly, you just need to look and see like, what do I have out there? What am I doing? Whether you have a blog, a website, Facebook, looking at what you're doing and seeing if it's going to continue the way it needs to be, or do you need to make some changes? So, and if you're in the age of Snapchat and Instagram stories and TikTok and, people are doing little dance things and everything like that, I know a lot of agents who are older who are asking themselves, well, I'm really not into doing that. So, as a real estate agent, a Facebook page is still one of the most important elements for you and your brand online. And so that's what we're going to jump into, going over Facebook traffic, what it means to you, why you should be using it, and the benefits obviously of using a Facebook business page is number one is showing up in search results. Business pages are public. When you have one, whether you're Target, Terminex, Keith Flynn, real estate agent, your business is going to show up in a search on Google or Bing or any of the search engines, which is really nice. Now, unlike your personal page, thank God, because many of us probably don't want our personal page to show up in a search result, especially for those who are looking to get a job. Always auditing what you're doing, both personally and as a business, is important. You will not believe the number of I'm not going to give any examples, but the number of red flags that are raised, especially in this very, controversial time with politics and everything like that. Everyone's got an opinion. And so, be mindful of what's happening and what's out there. It's okay to obviously have a stance and let your voice be heard, but just being respectful of other people's important. And often, obviously, that doesn't always happen. So, appearing to a wider audience is important for you. Getting people out there to know about you is important. Facebook's going to provide you a lot of insights on who those people are and how they are engaging with your platform. Obviously, Facebook's going to provide some advertising opportunities for you. Still very cost effective compared to a lot of the other, what's the word I'm looking for? Cost effective to the other advertising opportunities out there, whether print, media, offline billboards, magazines, radio spots, which for most of us, we're not really going out and venturing out and spending thousands of dollars on traditional advertising, just because starting out as an agent is really just not an opportunity. We don't have it in the budget, So there's a lot of opportunity for you to use a lot of these the social media platforms. What's nice about them is they have leveled the playing field for you as an agent and as a small business owner, so that you can get exposure for your business, your service, your product, whatever it is, and not have to spend a lot of money. And of course, the last one there, reviews, is huge. A lot of clients will take to your Facebook to not only read your reviews or past reviews on you, but also contribute. And especially if you're had a great experience with a client, be sure to ask for the reviews. I know that's something I don't do enough of for my little side hustle that I have when I help consult agents. I don't, at the end of it or during it or continuously relationship, I don't often ask for the reviews. So it's important to get those, because if you had a great experience, people love that. Reviews are huge. I'm sure if you're buying something on Amazon or want to go to a restaurant, we're all reviewing other people's experiences and to get their take on what they've liked and didn't like. Facebook consumption and engagement is going to be a huge element for you guys as a small business owner on Facebook. Among the users of each social media site, this is the percentage of people who are logging on at the most frequency. So Facebook, 76% of those who are using Facebook are logging on a daily basis. Of those, 15% are doing weekly, and then a little bit less, maybe once or twice a week or month. So you definitely can rest assured that while someone may say that Facebook is kind of dying off, or they're not really using anymore, there's still over 2.5 billion users on Facebook, and they're on there on a daily basis. Instagram quickly right behind there, 51% logging on a daily basis. Weekly 26%. Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn. LinkedIn and Pinterest are some big players as well, even though they're on the smaller end here in this bar graph here, that they are not to be overlooked. Definitely an awesome opportunity. They each both provide really cool and complementary tools for you as an agent. So those are separate classes, but keep those in your wheelhouse. Mark those down. If you get Facebook going and rocking and rolling, you feel good about it, you could add on additional platforms. So the goal for us today, really, when covering Facebook and why we need to have a business page, reiterating the fact that building an online audience is important, connecting, creating relationships on Facebook, especially now with everyone's cautious about who they go out and meet with, or groups you're connected to, or physically being face to face. We're having to wear masks, we're having to be protected, but protecting ourselves, be mindful of other people. Facebook allows you to connect with a lot of people at scale. And whether you're knocking on doors, or going to a function, or meeting people at a soccer game or something like that, and and meeting someone, telling them what you do, reconnecting with old friends, and so on. Social media allows you to build your audience and those relationships at scale. And at the end of the day, being an agent is important, because you are creating relationships and you're adding them into your CRM, and maybe putting them on your drip campaign, and leveraging the connections that we have with our title and mortgage, and using their information about mortgage rates and things that are happening in the industry. And so social media is really going to provide you that opportunity to connect with not only clients, but also local businesses. You as a real estate agent should know your community. You should know the nonprofits. You should know, all the ins and outs of what's happening in a neighborhood, especially one that you're hoping to get into or maintain farming. So, they're all going to have Facebook pages as well. Naturally, connecting your business page with theirs, following what's happening with them, will help you continue to be a knowledgeable agent about your area. Really diving deep into your niche community, and knowing the ins and outs, what's happening, the HOA, property management companies, where are the splash pads, where's the new Starbucks opening, hours of operations for strip malls, things like that. Because you're going to get these questions when people are considering an area. And so showcasing that knowledge on Facebook will be huge for you, and allow you to enhance your online marketing and your presence. And so developing your online personality is a real big portion of that when you use Facebook. So many cool tools, whether it's still images, video, and so on, it'll help you with your personal branding on Facebook. So as I mentioned, some stats: we got 2.5 billion users, 1.62 billion users visiting on a daily basis. Over 70% of Facebook users log in 6 to 10 times a day. You add that up, the average, the last year reported was 40 minutes a day that Facebook users are spending on their Facebook business, or on their Facebook page, in Facebook in general. And so, we're consuming 5 and 6, 10 minutes here, waiting, in the lobby somewhere, standing in line, waiting for something, just we pop our phone open, we got our head down, and we're consuming content. And so being there is important, especially for you as a small business owner. 88% of Facebook users are on the platform, are doing it to stay connected with family and friends. And so while they're connecting with family and friends, your high value content pops up. 3 best places to enjoy patio seating, or sunset restaurants, things like that. These are all content you can create to showcase your knowledge about an area and provide high value to people who are following your page. 80% of users connect to brands and businesses, I mentioned, on Facebook, which is huge. I know I follow a lot of businesses. Like to know what's happening with them. What are they doing as far as discounts, specials, promotions, things that entice me to come back in and continue to use their service or product. Highest traffic occurs during midday, Wednesday and Thursdays. So that when you have your Facebook business page, you can jump into your insights and get an idea of not only who is on your page and who's looking at what, but what time of day. So you can craft your content to target those times a day, and increase your chances of your content being seen when you have an idea of what your audience behavior is. 74% of Facebook users are high income earners, which is good. Higher education, higher income earners. So that's a nice qualified candidate when it comes to your audience on Facebook. So all right, so we're at the end of the slides. So you're probably like, yay, no more slides because it's boring. Um, we're gonna jump into, find my toolbar here. We'll jump into our Chrome, and we're gonna be on Facebook. So there's the brand new look. There's the brand new Facebook stylization. Their relaunch or their launch was it's probably been a couple months now, but I know they've allowed users to toy with going back and forth between the old look and the new. So hopefully everybody's looking at the new one, because that's where I'm going to be at to not only show you how to create a business page, but for a lot of us, learning the new one. So this will kind of be a double value day for you guys. We will jump into not only the business page and how to create one, but navigating where the setup is, the tools, and so on. And so if you're new to West USA, welcome. Certainly excited to have you guys here. I know we've got a number of agents that join us on a monthly basis. And so like I always do with all of our Facebook classes, I like to take you guys around some resources and where we are as a brokerage on West USA and how we use the platform so it benefits you as the agent. It is very agent focused. A lot of our content speaks to our agents, not only to our agents, but to the city or to the state of Arizona, since this is where we live and play, have since 1986. And so proud about being Arizona grown and raised. And so I wanted to just take you to our business page here. If you haven't navigated to West USA yet, feel free to jump in the upper left-hand corner there in your search bar and type for West USA Realty. And we're looking for our main page. Let me get a search result for you here. Of course, like always, I have all thumbs on my hands. You're going to look for West USA Realty with 3.5 thousand likes. That is our main page right there. Feel free to click on that one. That'll take you to our main business page. This is the main one for our brokerage. The reason why I point you guys here is we do push out a lot of content that's related to classes. Hey, look at that. Keith's having a class on Thursday. We have real estate market summit coming up. All of our big announcements, whether we have, for instance, Kyle Fouch joined us in the last few weeks as one of our designated brokers. So anything and everything that's happening with us here that's going to speak to you as an agent, awesome opportunity to follow us on our business page and stay abreast of what's happening when it comes to classes, announcements, recognition, anything changing in the industry. It's a great time to reevaluate what's happening with social media at the end of the year. I'm actually going to have a class in December, cleaning up your social media, just kind of going through, scrubbing, looking at refreshing your photos, your personal brand, is doing kind of like a reevaluation. With any marketing, you should always be implementing and assessing its results and then changing and duplicating based on how those results are for you. So feel free to like our page. Stay aware of what's happening with us. Top 25 producers was, from last month. Hopefully you guys are all striving to get your name on that list. Congratulations to these top 25 for the month of October. Rocking and rolling, doing well. Like we mentioned at the top of the hour here, we're very fortunate to still have, a lot of good stuff happening in Arizona when it comes to a real estate. If we could just find some more houses, that would be great. We all know we're struggling with low inventory right now, but we're doing well, so can't complain. All right, so go ahead and click on that like button. From there, if you are an agent with West USA and you have not done so, click on the search bar again, and we're going to search for West USA Realty again. But this time, we're going to navigate to the Groups tab. Now, if you're on the old version, across the top here, you might see some categories. Click on the Groups tab. If you're looking at the new version like I am, then on the left-hand side, we're going to go down here towards the bottom and click on Groups. Oh, I missed a couple questions. Hold on here. Am I seeing your desktop correct? Are you guys just staring at my desktop? Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I just realized can't see your screen, blah, blah, blah. Wrong one. All right, hold on. Bear with me here. Oh my gosh, I apologize. I am sharing screen number 1, not screen number 2. So let's go here. 1 second. Hey, there we go. Okay, well, I was just rambling on for 20 minutes there and completely was oblivious to the fact that you guys did not see my page, and I apologize for that. So you need coffee. I know, Kim, I do apologize. Actually, I'm not a big coffee drinker. I like Starbucks iced tea. That's where I get my caffeine. So, all right, back it up real quick. I didn't get too far. It was just more me rambling and staring at our business page. So I'm assuming you guys are all good. You guys can see it now. Cool. So yeah, our main page there, you'll know it. We've got our happy fall cover photo there. And little side note too, if you guys ever want to, you're looking for a cover photo for your business page, by all means, steal ours. We switch this out couple times a month, especially in a heavy holiday month, whether, Halloween just happened, Christmas, New Year's, you name it. You can always click on our banner and then scroll through our banners. We don't remove them; we just replace them as the time goes on. And if you're ever on our business page and you're like, "Hey, I really like that one," there's no reason why you can't right click, save as, download that image, go ahead and save that to your device, and when you're creating your business page or updating it, by all means, go ahead and take it and reuse it, repurpose it. I do teach a Canva class, so we go through creating your own cover photos. And so if something like this will get you by in the interim, by all means, take it. We got two great, awesome graphic designers on staff here who are always pumping out some cool stuff for us here. And so see something you like, by all means, let them know Keith sent you, and you can take that and do with it as you please. So, all right, so we got our main page here, all the content you can jump on and take a look at. And as I mentioned in the upper left-hand corner on the search bar there, go ahead and click on West USA Realty or do a search again, and we're going to navigate to the Groups tab. Let's try it again. We're going to go, hold on, West USA Realty, and click on that. And then go to Groups. The Groups tab will take you to all of the closed groups that we have here at West USA. We have 8. Each one represents our branch location. And in doing so, you can join the closed group, connect with other agents out of that branch and the branch manager, as well as be aware of all announcements that are coming by way of the marketing department or from corporate here at West USA, which is really nice. And so find your branch location, go ahead and click on like or join if you haven't already. And I'll just take Arrowhead for an example. See, they even take the cover photo as well. The Arrowhead branch, know that everybody in there, of the 521 members of the closed group, that consists only of other agents, our manager, front desk assistant, assistant manager, you name it, are all in there. Not going to have any solicitation, won't be any title reps or loan officers or anybody that services our industry. This is a pure closed group for agents only here at West USA. So it's a great way to connect and find out what's happening. Top 10 agents out of that branch specifically. So as I mentioned, we make announcements. We like to celebrate the accomplishments of our agents here at West USA. Classes that are coming up, anything that can help support your business, whether they are virtual or small groups in and around the area. If you have a listing, if you're looking for someone to sit an open house, by all means, jump in there. If you need some questions answered, looking for recommendations on landscaping, home improvement, contractor, handyman, just a great way for you to connect, especially now since we don't have office meetings in the branch right now, to stay connected to your other agents and peers within West USA. So just wanted to do those shameless plugs of our closed groups. I did see a number of notifications that popped up from those who have requested to join. So welcome. Our admins will get you in there and you'll get rock and rolling. And closed groups are fantastic. If you're not in any closed groups for your neighborhood or where you live, by all means, consider those. It's a smart play for real estate agents since closed groups are going to speak directly to the community, zip code, the area of which the group services. So awesome opportunity for you guys to connect with people who live in the area and stay abreast of what's happening. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're right, Kyle. It could be a good place for you to shop listings prior to MLS. So if you've got a pocket listing, or maybe you want to let some people know, like, hey, I've got this about to hit the market. I might be able to find someone. I mean, we've all got buyers, we all got sellers, and so we don't all have sellers, but hopefully we've got some buyers that are looking for something, and we're doing some hunting. So yeah, drop it in there. Connect with another agent And yeah, exactly, if you can find one. All right, so the upper right-hand corner is the plus symbol here. Just let me do this first real quick. When you log on to the new Facebook, you're gonna clicking on your name will take you to your main your profile, your main um, your personal account. So what I have done and I always recommend, first and foremost, your cover photo, which is right here in the center, and your profile photo, have those more personal, more like personality related, likables. It doesn't have to be so business. Create a or cover photo, a headshot. Sorry, create a profile photo that's different than what you're going to use on your business page. That'll help you kind of keep the two separated. It's often the number one complaint I get when using Facebook is people forget, what page am I on? Am I on my business page or am I a personal? And so I like to, this is my home office, and so I do something fun like, hey, look behind the scenes, and then I just have this little emoji that for mine. Now, when you go to a business page, then you can have your business page switching over to, let me go here real quick. Your business page can be a professional headshot, and if you ask yourself too, is your headshot working for you? Does it make you, look trustworthy, confident, professional? Is your headshot well lit? We have a number of agents here at West USA who are photo enthusiasts and do headshots on the side. A number of our sponsors will do discounted headshots for you guys. And so if you don't have a professional headshot for your cover photo or for your any of your social media, really consider doing that. The brand photo shoots are very positive. They're you using kind of stage shots like you're on your laptop or you're in a nice setting in a home. Your logo is important as well, so maybe you're not going to use a headshot, but you use a logo in there. And then anything you want to do is ways like slogan or marketing copy, anything that would be some nice elements to add to your graphics for your Facebook page. So in the upper right hand corner, there is a plus symbol. You'll see there you can hit create. If for those of you who are on the old version, there is a create, the word create. Either of those will work. When clicking on that, that'll take you to a drop down window, and that'll allow you to create a number of different things on Facebook, whether it be a post, a story, a life event. But we're going to go down here to, we're looking for page. So if you're, if you're able to find the page tab there, click on page. And this is going to take us through creating a brand new business page. Now, creating a page is pretty simple. It's pretty easy now. It used to be very, it was very clunky. There was a lot of questions. It's it's minimalistic, but now just in one shot, which is really nice. In the upper left-hand corner, when creating a business page, and just real quick disclaimer, if you already have a business page, then you don't need to create a new one. I will show you where you can go to make any edits if you're on this webinar and you're just looking to make some changes. So no need to make a duplicate page for you right now. But if you're creating from scratch, then what you'll want to do is come up into the page name, and the best shared practice is your first and last name and then the brokerage that you're with. So West USA Realty or whatever brokerage you're with. Some folks like to do dash realtor. So with your brand name or the name of your company, they want to identify yourself as a realtor. In the name of your business, it should tell consumers right away basically who you are and what you do. And so as an independent contractor, your name for your page should be your name that's on your license or on your marketing materials. So there is that continuity and people can quickly identify with you. And I'm curious. I'm going to try this. It used to be they wouldn't let you do the word realtor in all caps. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump along to the category tab here now. We're going to start to type the word real. When you do, Facebook will give you some options for real estate. You'll see the first one there is real estate agent. If there's anything that is applicable to you, by all means, feel free to do so. But most of us are going to click on real estate agent. So that's your category. That's going to put this business page in the appropriate category for real estate agent. And then your last one is your description. It's limited to 255 words. You don't have to worry about a description right now. You can always come back to this portion of it. but it's a little bit of a bio, who you are, what you do, why you do it, where you do you practice as a real estate agent. Put some thought into that. Writing a little bio is important. Just like if you were selling anything or you were a service, this is where you would add your description. So I'm gonna leave that blank for now. We don't need to grind on that one since our time is limited. But you will put your description there. Once you're done, go ahead and click on your Go ahead and click on your create page. What I love about this environment now they have when you're creating your page is there's a desktop preview. You can see how it's going to appear as you're filling it out. Now I'm going to hit click page, and yep, see, all right, they're still not allowing that. So capitalization considered to be invalid. We suggest Keith Flynn and then all lowercase. Don't worry, nobody's going to come hunting after you from AAR, NAR. I know they're very anal about they must be capitalized. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put West USA Realty for now. Leave it at that. I mean, honestly, that's what I would suggest, but I have seen it other ways. Identifying, you know what? Identifying your brokerage is important. Avoid just putting West USA Realty because what happens is then you wouldn't want to confuse consumers to think that your page is a brokerage page or our page. We have seen that before in the past. And when that happens, unfortunately, sometimes consumers will navigate to that page thinking that they're leaving a review on the broker page and end up being an agent's page. And like, well, that person doesn't work for me. So West USA Realty will be good to go. All right, hit save. There we go. So that's it. I mean, you've already got a shell. You've already got a blank template to work with when creating your page. Like anything, I like to start from the top, work your way down, get into the meat on the page here, and see what we need to do. Navigation's been moved over here to the left side on the new page, which is really nice. So everything from your news feed. If you're a retailer, they now have a managed shop. You can actually include a shop page in your business page now for those who are selling goods, which is really nice. You'll see insights, publishing tools, the ad center if you're going to run any ads. So all that lives over here on the left-hand side. And we're going to get into the settings tab here in a few seconds, but I wanted to start from the top. As I mentioned, when creating a business page, your top portion right here is the cover profile. Nice amount of real estate here for you to create a number of different cover photos as you see fit. Uploading one is super simple. As I mentioned on the previous slide, if you wanted to jump in and steal one from our business page, save that to your device, and then use that as your cover photo, you're more than welcome to do so. Or if you are familiar with Canva and like to use Canva, you can create a number of different cover photos. I mean, the possibilities are limitless, which is really nice. Canva does have a number of templates that you can use to help you get your creative juices going, creating something a little more professional looking, easy to use, very intuitive. Again, I have a class on that one. If you're interested after this, jump over to West USA's YouTube channel. You can find our previous Canva classes, kind of taking you through the nuts and bolts on how to create stuff. I love Canva. If I need something really quick off the cuff, Canva is a free platform to start. They have over 8,000 templates that you can use on the free version. If you get into really using it a lot and you notice some of their pro version plans or pro options for, I think what it is if you buy the whole year in advance, it ends up being like $10 a month. And so it can be as little as $10 a month if you do the pro plan at the annual rate. There are a number of bells and whistles in there that really are cool when it comes to creating different stuff. So I mean, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, posters, flyers, you name it, business cards. There's just a number of different things you can do, and the pro plan is very cost effective for you guys. I know with the pro plan, it unlocks a lot of other cool features, things that you can do. There's animation, video, and so if you're someone who likes to do it yourself and jump in there and create your own stuff, then the Canva is the thing for you. Ton of small business owners have been adopting Canva, one of the fastest growing platforms. There are a number of competitors, but Canva I found has offered the most free stuff before needing or feeling like you need to subscribe. So take a look at that. But you can create cover photos in there and jump back in and upload those to your business page. go ahead and click on the edit tab, and we're going to upload a photo to, and of course we're going to have to hunt for something here from this device. I know I did one, hold on here. I know I did one last month, and so hopefully I can find an image real quick. Lots of video. Okay, well that's because we're in recordings. So let me jump into, hey, where'd my download folder go? Okay, shoot. All right. All right, we're just gonna find something. Let's just do this. Cancel. I am going to steal. I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna steal this one from our business page, our main Facebook business page. All right, click on the actual image. When it fully loads into the screen here, I'm gonna right click, save as, whoop, hit the wrong one. We're gonna hit save as. It's gonna download to your downloads folder, and we'll hit save. Now, I've got that original design there. Come back over here to my business page. Now, if you guys notice, I like opening a couple different tabs. That allows me to jump back and forth without having to hit the back and forward button. It's nice to have, especially when you're editing or designing something, have your tabs set open so you can go back and forth and make it easier for you when you're uploading and creating something. So jump over here to downloads. It'll be the most recent one. I'm going to double click on that. It's going to load that in. The nice thing with our designs, if you steal them, is they will always be to spec, so you don't have to worry about dimensions. Same with Canva. Whatever you create on Canva, they already have the dimensions preset, so it'll work for whatever you're doing, whether you're doing an Instagram post, Facebook. Really nice. You don't need to know the dimensions. They'll take care of that for you. All you have to worry about is making it look pretty. So pretty is good. All right. It looks good, sized up nice. Go ahead and hit save changes. It's going to lock that in, and you're good to go. All right, see, look at that. Now, cover photos are awesome. Make sure you change those out as often as you'd like, or often. Use that space to showcase a property. And announce a open house. If you want to do a collage of your listings, you can do that. Showcase your past homes that you've worked on, before and after photos. Anything that is visual will be represented there, and especially with our industry, because real estate is so visual, it's a natural fit. So don't ever let that roll stale for the whole year. Change it out. Have fun with it. Each and every time you do, it does post as a, refresh that there. Whenever you post your cover photo, it also posts as content. So it will land in someone's news feed, lets them know that you updated your cover photo. And as you can see, that's a nice big image. And so if you're making any announcements or you're showcasing something, it'll be good for you guys when it comes to creating content. All right, nice big drink of water there. Let's move on to our profile photo. So where you can see the K is your profile photo. Go ahead, same as before, upload, edit your profile photo. Let's see if I don't even know if I have something on here that I can use, but we'll just steal somebody's. Give me an image. Give me an image. Anybody got an image? All right. So we'll find some here. When it comes to your profile photo, again, make sure you use a professional headshot. I mean, it is kind of an industry standard. It is one that mostly everybody, I need to just go ahead and stick a photo on here somewhere so that I'm going to go ahead and use this generic. Look how pretty I look. That was a good hair day right there. All right, when I had it. So uploading a good headshot, that'll help you not only keep your sanity because you'll know what page you're on, but it'll also showcase, people see you're likable, you're someone they want to work with. They'll immediately recognize you when you guys do have a chance to get together, but that's where your profile photo will live. Looks really good. All right, so moving along through your navigation, as you move through your business page, Facebook, especially for your first time, is going to have a lot of things you can do. Start selling from your page. We're going to X that out since it's not relevant to this industry. The section right here, just below your profile photo, has some your services, reviews. If you click the More tab, there's a lot of other options for your business page that are available for folks when they visit. Now, not all of these are they're not needed for you as a real estate agent. So shop, offers, jobs, those tabs are not relevant for you and what you do. And so there is a way for you to turn those off and reorganize those how you see fit. So over here to your left-hand side under your navigation, there's going to be a settings tab towards the bottom. When you click on that settings tab, that's going to take you into a number of different things that you can do. Your um, uh, you can turn on features like profanity so that if you like curse words, you'll see more of those. I'm just kidding. You can actually filter those out. So I don't know why anybody would come to your page anyways, but you can, for a lot of businesses where they may have that as an issue, you can turn off profanity filter, page moderator, age restrictions. If you don't want your page visible to anybody under 18 or 21, maybe you're a brewery, so we don't want to target children. So you do have a lot of control under your settings. And here's the fun one. Not fun, but I get this one a lot. I want to delete my page, Keith. I'm no longer an agent, or it's a mess and I want to start from scratch. Should you find yourself in that situation, in the settings tab at the very bottom, if you ever need to delete your page, like I will do with this one when we're done, is the delete your page. And so when you click on that, it usually goes into a queue. It will delete after 14 days for any of those who may have, deleter's remorse. You can come back in and turn it on. So it won't be permanent for a while. In your navigation, once you get in your settings, on the left-hand side again, we're in the settings tab. The next one is templates and tabs. Kyle's got a question. Is it time to change the industry standard? Everyone looks the same. Isn't memorable better? It is, absolutely. Yeah, do what you can to differentiate yourself from your competition, and so if you're someone who has a niche or an interest or something that you do differently than someone else does, showcase that. And not only on your page, but in your content that you create. This is an awesome opportunity for you to really set yourself apart. If you focus on a specific industry or bikers or outdoors hiking, if there's a niche that you like to be in, you use that to separate yourself apart. In your tabs, there is a number of, here's our tab section here. So here's basically tabs you saw at the front side. Services gives you a space to highlight the service you offer. If you want to take advantage of that tab, fantastic. Reviews, yes. Shop, no. We're really not shopping. I guess you can try to see, shopping isn't in the traditional sense of e-commerce. So if you're going to upload a product, have it listing, its price, and so on. Shop, I haven't seen anybody doing it. Would be relevant for real estate. I don't think it really works well the way that they have their structuring. So I can turn that tab off. It no longer exists. It won't show up on my main navigation. No, Kyle, West USA won't freak out. As long as you stick within ethics, you're good, buddy. So have fun with that one. Offers. So list current offers you may business. If you've got an offer, maybe you can manipulate that. I know I've seen service used quite a bit for real estate agents. I don't know if offers would be applicable, but take a look at that one. See if you want, go ahead and click on the toggle switch. It'll turn that off. And then, of course, you've got video, photos. Those are always there. Events tab, leave that one on because you should be using and can use events to create open houses. Everybody should be using the events tab to create an open house, and we'll get into why just in a little bit. Jobs, yeah, if you're not hiring anybody, then go ahead and turn that one off too. So really what we're doing is we're cleaning up our navigation when someone comes and visits. What I like to do though is the about section is the most visited. Photos and videos are popular too. But if you use an agent, you want people to learn about you quickly. So you can just left click, toggle, grab the section, and as you can see, you can manipulate that and drag that all the way to the top, and it can live just below the home button there. So statistically, it's shown that the about section, photos, and then videos, which by all means, please, if you're shooting videos, that's where they're going to live. We want people to navigate there to find out more about you and also what you do and your listings. So once you've manipulated those and move those around how you see fit, scroll down to the bottom there, you'll see there's a couple other ones you can use as well. But you do not need to hit a save or upload tab or a save or launch or anything like that. Those are going to lock in for you. And when we come over here back to the left-hand side under your general tab, and then go back to your business page, which click on the upper left-hand corner. Now you'll see those have changed. Okay. Interesting. They should have refreshed and There we go. Okay, so I refreshed it and now the changes have taken effect. So now I've got the home tab, the about, photos, and more, and they are now in the order in which I've chosen. So that is kind of a little thing to clean up your little trick for you, clean up your business page. There's some tabs there that aren't relevant for you. From there, we're going to actually go into the about tab. And when you're in the About tab, there's still a number of things that you can fill out as a business that you did not when you first created your page. Now, if you already have a business page and you want to make some edits, fantastic. This is where you can go in there and do that. Obviously, the category for real estate agent has been chosen. Hours of operation, should you want to fill that out, by all means, go ahead and do so. If you're like my agent who helped me in the home buying and selling process, I was annoying him until 2 a.m. He didn't have hours of operation set up, so I figured he was open. From there, your contact information. So here's where you're going to enter your website, your phone number, your email address. If you haven't done so, just hover over the blue for each section, click on that, and we're going to enter in your website. Now, if you're with West USA, you know we offer free agent websites. All you need to worry about is purchasing a domain name, and then you can create and request a free business page. It's pretty much a single landing page, like a digital business card that has an MLS search availability to your visitors. You can go to your My West USA dashboard and request that agent that free site if you haven't done so. So from there, clicked on the enter button, got the little check mark indicating that what I did was correct. We're going to go ahead and close that out, and the changes have been saved. And we'll get back to, there you go. So now I've uploaded my website. Phone number, same thing. Jump into the phone number there, add your phone number in, and your contact information will be loaded in, especially if you're going to use your phone number in their call to action button, which, okay, didn't take there. It's just in the upper right-hand corner here, there's a call to action button. I'm going to come back to that in a second, but if you want people to call you or contact you by clicking on this button and go to your phone number, then making sure your phone number is loaded in there and is correct is very important. So 602-942-4200, and I'm probably going to, yeah, I need to select, I have to choose the United States. Last time I checked, that's where we're at, +1, and do it again. All right. We'll get this right at some point. All right. Good there, and click outside the box. That saves the changes. Go ahead and click on the X button, and there's my phone number. So do the same for your email address as well. That way, if people want to reach you, they'll obviously have your email address. All right, and click outside the box. Hit X. It'll save there for you too. Okay, didn't, but all right. You've got some description information here. You guys can go through that, add a little bit of a bio. Remember at the beginning when we're creating our page, you can add the bio. So back at the top here, we're going to click on, see where it says view as a visitor. As you make changes or ever you want to look at your business page from a consumer standpoint, like what does my page look like if I had someone visiting it? Then you can click on view your page as a visitor, and this is what they see when they visit you. So a lot of the obviously the administration, the admin navigation has gone away, but you can always take a look and see, hey, what are they looking at, and is it what I want them to see? Always skim through there and make sure that it's how you want it to appear. And then of course you can always exit out of that, exit view as, and go back to your admin tab. All right, so adding a button is important. There's only one button available. You can only do one call to action button, but that button will take, you can add an action to that, and people can do a number of different things related to whatever industry you're in. So obviously if you're a hair salon or nail or a hotel or a retailer, there are some action buttons that are available based on your industry. Order food is one of the newer ones, since a number of us are ordering online now and doing curbside pickup or delivery. So they're always adding in ones to enhance and add more value to Facebook. Email. So if your email address in there, sending an email, send a message, which is through obviously Facebook Messenger. Call now, which is a popular one, or contact us, which will have your email address. Whichever call to action you want to have on there, Once you select it, you then enter in the information that will allow them to, if I wanted to call now. And you would add the phone number in there and then hit save. Now that blue button should refresh to, yep, call now. So when they're on a mobile device, if they're visiting your business page, they can simply click on this button and it will call you directly. It'll ring right from there, which is really nice. So make sure you add your call to action button in there and get rock and roll with that. All right, so back to the left-hand side of your screen, you've got your news feed, your a number of inbox if someone messages you via your Facebook Messenger. This is where if someone messages you and says they're interested in a property or have questions about your listing, this is where they would go here, and that all aggregates in almost like a little bit of an email client. So fun tool to use. I know I get a lot of messages from the brokerage in there, from folks who are wanting to connect with agents or have questions. Other resources and tools for you as a business on Facebook. Take some time and jump through these business resources. There are a number of different things that you can do to enhance your business page. They give you best practices on staying connected with your clients, creating content, keeping yourself safe and informed, terms and conditions, frequently asked questions, you name it. And so Facebook does a really good job of providing resources for you so that you don't feel like you're creating a page and just leaving it dormant. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do in order to work it. And it'll show too, when you guys are in there and you're using your page, your customers will see that you are active and they like that. And so you can quickly tell if a page has been abandoned and no one's really doing anything with it. And that's like having a website that doesn't have any new content on it. People just eventually stop coming to it. And so definitely take advantage of your business page in that respect. Insights, as I mentioned, is a big one. Excuse me. Now, since this page is brand new, I can tell you right now, there's not going to be any content on here. There's nothing insightful. There's nothing on here that's going to share with me what my page is doing because there's just no history yet. And so what I will do is jump back over to our business page and give you guys an idea of what you can come to expect when you start looking at your page after a month and 2 months and a year and so on. You can look at a number of different tools and items that will give you some information about what's happening on your page. How many page views are you getting based on a weekly basis, 30-day basis, how many people your page reached or your content reached, post reach. Since October 29th, our content has reached 915 people that either consists of both, our agents or our followers, and in some cases not. And of course, hovering over those graphics will share with you organically as opposed to promotion. So whether I boosted a post or I ran an ad, that will show me the difference. But with all of our content on our main page, for the most part, it's always organic. So that's a good indicator of what's successful and what is not. Who is clicking on our stuff? Are they liking, sharing, commenting? Are they watching our videos when we upload them? How many people are following our page? A couple people left in the last week. We've gained a few people. So you can really have a better understanding of what your content is doing and use that to shape your future content. As I mentioned, when it comes to creating content, one of the best shared practices that we offer or we share with you is creating an editorial calendar. When you have an editorial calendar for the next week, 2 weeks, 30 days, you have an idea of what you want to do and on that day as far as topics, categories, ideas. Load yourself up with some consistency so that the first Monday of the month recaps the market trends for that neighborhood, and then you post a little listing, some graphic that may indicate home values, highest price sale for that month, in review, trending up or down as far as costs, homes, and other things like that. You can always look at your past content here in your 5 most recent posts. And when you're looking at your content, you can see how far it reached, what was the reaction engagements, what type of content it was. And you can look back and say, okay, hey, we're very excited to introduce our newest managing broker, Kyle Fouts. And I apologize, I think I said designated broker earlier. Managing broker, Kyle Fouts. So this one did really well. It was a big announcement. It was a highlight for us, to say the least. And so The reach was really good. People were engaging and commenting, both organically and paid. Call forwarding. Kyle, I got a quick question here. Can the Facebook number for call now be a different number than that forwards to the actual number? That's a great question. I've never tried that one before. What I would recommend is load in the number you want, jump onto your mobile device and go to your business page. You can always test it and see where that calls. And then your bounce rate too. No, I don't believe the demographics show a bounce rate of who's leaving. They'll just show like page follows and then whether you're trending up or down. No metrics similar to you would see on an email. So, but test that out. And then one of the cool things that I like in your insights is pages you watch. So from a brokerage, obviously I like to look at other brokerages and what they're doing. How many page views they have, what their frequency is like for the week. So you guys can use this to follow other business pages, as whether it's competition or whether it's a business in the area. You can see what others are doing and engage with their content at a glance and kind of get some metrics on what they're doing. And so, you can take a look at it from a 30,000 foot view and see what you're doing in comparison. So a lot of other businesses and other industries will use this as insight to help them craft and create their marketing stuff. Insights is really cool. So I just want to run through that real quick. Other stuff on your navigation over here on the left-hand side, your posts. So you can go directly to your post and see in your insights, data shown here is recent 1 week period. So insights here will tell you your reach per day and see how many people are interacting based on a daily clip. And then hovering over those will give you an idea of where you're trending. So some really powerful information here as you guys get going. Your post types will break down by whether they're an image or a video or a link. Videos, I'm telling you guys, videos, and Facebook will tell you this because they promote video considerably. Videos will be a big play for you. So I know there's a lot of apprehension about being on camera. If you can get past that, or you can use some creative techniques like creating slideshows or doing a narrative. I know a lot of agents who don't want to be on camera, but they'll take a lot of photos of a listing, create a little slideshow, and then they'll narrate and talk about what we're looking at. Here's a beautiful 2-bedroom in Paradise Valley. Just came on the market, recently remodeled the kitchen. In this next slide, you'll see we're going into the master bath, the beautiful backyard. And then at the end of your video, if you or someone who may be interested in seeing this property, you can call me at 602-942, give a call to action. Videos are powerful. Facebook will tell you they are going to be your highest level of engagement. So if you can find a way to get video incorporated into your content creation, highly recommend it. And then from there, you will really reap the rewards because remember, video is retained. 95% of the message that is in a video is retained over any other form of communication. So written word, text is terrible. Stay away from text. If you can do the least, just do high res images. Sharma has a question. Hey, Keith, would it be possible to hop on a call with you? Yes, of course, guys. You are more than welcome to always chat me up. And I know, Sharma, you're on my list to call. I've got 3 names here, and I got your email yesterday, so I am calling you. Looking forward to chat with you. But guys, if you ever have any questions about your social media, shoot me an email, Keith, Keith, at westusa.com. Jump on a call for 30 minutes. Go through what you're looking at, what you're experiencing, what we can do to fix it. I like to be a wealth of information and current knowledge of what's happening in social media. And so I enjoy chatting with you and doing that. There really is a lot to Facebook, a lot more than I can cover in an hour. And I know when it comes to creating your business page, like anything, what you put into it, you're going to get out of it. And so spend some time through your insights and going through your business page. Getting it off and going and running is pretty easy, as we've done here. I'm actually on my old one. Creating your business page is really easy to do. It's just working it, and then once your page is created, do some guerrilla marketing. Get off the ground or get up and running really quick by inviting people to like your page. And in order to do that, really simple to do here. They're going to drop in this little invite friends for you to get you off and running on your business page. You can always go to excuse me, the three little ellipsis tabs over here on the right-hand side. These three little tabs right here, that'll take you to the share tab. You can do a number of things. You can click on invite friends, which will invite everyone that you're friends with on your personal page, or you can click on the share tab, and the share tab will let you create a post. Now, this is posting as me as my personal profile. If I were to visit Target, if I were to visit West USA, if I were to visit any business and I clicked on these three little tabs over here on the right, the three little dots, the ellipsis on the right hand side, I can share this page with whoever I want. And this will post on my personal side. So if you've got some friends, you've got some family on there, share with them that you're, hey, I'm now an agent with West USA Realty, just created my Facebook business page. Would appreciate if you would, like it, share it with anyone you may know, and, look forward to helping you with your real estate related needs. So whatever that message is, you can share that to your page directly. If you want to, let me go over here, and where did the share? Oh, sorry, here, 1 second. Nope, it didn't go there. All right, interesting. I wonder what, there used to be a box. They moved a lot of stuff around with this new design. And so, share, follow, invite friends. That's a big one. All right, from the invites friends here section, you can go through and check mark on all of your personal friends that you would like to notify that you now have a business page. And if you haven't done this before, you can go through, you can hit select all and spam everybody because that's fun. Or you can click one at a time and let them know, hey, I'm now an agent. Here's my business page. And then you can hit send invite. And that will send an invite to them. Once you've invited them, there will be a green little bar over here. So you'll know that you've invited them. You can't keep inviting them even though you've done it once. That prevents spamming. And you can let folks know that you are an agent. I'm curious why I'm trying to do this share tab and send in a private message. I wonder if it's going to be, yep, there it is. No, see, you used to be able to share this in a private message, and I don't know where they moved it to. So I apologize, guys. You could send a private message. All right, or you could just do the simple thing is click on grab your URL for your business page in the top corner here, copy and paste that, jump into your messenger, and then shoot someone a message real quick. Let them know, hey, Keith, I am now an agent with West USA. Drop the link in there on the private message. Statistically, it's shown when you private message somebody, or you send them a direct message and the link to your business page, they're more likely to go ahead and click and like on that because you're speaking to them directly. When you spam everybody, people just tend to ignore it. So take advantage of messaging your 5 to 10 closest friends and family members and let them know you have a business page that gets them going, gets your page, getting some algorithm going. As people start to like your page, they will also then show up in other people's feeds as Keith recently liked Target or Keith recently liked West USA. And then I'll get you going virally, so that'll help out. Content, there's a number of places you guys can go to get content. I highly recommend, videos when you can. Posting is really simple to do. Creating a post right here is pretty self-explanatory. Writing your message. If you can, when you shoot video, always upload your video directly to Facebook. Facebook will give you more weight. They will cast out your content if the video is native to Facebook, meaning that it lives on Facebook. If you grab a link from your YouTube channel or any other link from off of Facebook, Facebook doesn't share that with all of your audience as much as they would content that lives on Facebook because they don't want people to leave their platform. So keep that in mind. I mean, naturally, you want to give resources and you're going to share a link to something. But if your content can live in your photos and in your video tab, take advantage of that because you're going to get more organic reach that way. The algorithm, Facebook's algorithm will definitely reward you with anything that lives on Facebook. Does the domain name we buy matter, or does it just need to work? Can it be gibberish? You want it to be memorable. You want it to be something that, with domain names, there's a lot of best share practices with that, and it really depends on your industry. But when it comes to a real estate agent, a lot of folks use a tagline, Keith sells homes, or Jeff the real estate guy, or Keith the RE, the RE, pro, or something that in your domain name that tells people right away what you do. Now, you guys are small business owners, and for the most part, you're going to have to market this anyways. It's not like, Coca-Cola. We've all obviously a huge brand that's established itself over the number of years. But when it comes to picking something, a short the shorter the URL, the better. Memorable is good. That way it looks good on a business card, looks good in your auto signature. But I would just recommend, if you can get real estate in there, or RE, or homes, or a house, or properties, things like that will really do well, because people immediately identify what you do with the domain name. Yep. So, okay, I think that's about it. Unless anybody else have any questions, that's kind of the nuts and bolts of getting into Facebook. I do have a Facebook like 2.0 class where we get into creating videos. So if I created a post, and then we're going to choose obviously the photo or image. When it comes to choosing a video, let's see, I'm going to click on this one here and hit open. We'll get into like creating and uploading videos, going back into your videos, giving it a proper title, keywords, using, as you can see here, when it comes to creating videos, there's a lot of different tools, subtitles, captions, you can create polls. When it comes to creating content, anything that you can do to help engage and encourage engagement on your social media is important. Highly recommend that. But I do teach a separate class on that. And we get more into content creation. So keep an eye on westusacalendar.com. westusacalendar.com will give you not only my class, but all the classes that we host here at West USA. I do appreciate your guys' time today. Certainly, thank you for taking a moment out of your day to join me. I hopefully provided some high value for you. Email me if you have any questions. You want to chat on a call? No problem. I've got logos, lots of graphics, lots of different places you can go, resources I can send you if you're interested. And of course, if you have anything by way of personal needs when it comes to your social media, I can help you out with that as well. So, okay, I think that's about it. How do we list 2 email addresses? That's a great question, Michelle. I don't believe you can do 2 email addresses. They only provide you one. Maybe try add both of them in your bio. They used to, under the about section, they used to have, one of the things I don't really care for with this new look is they had under their about section, they had kind of like our story that completely disappeared. And it's unfortunate. It was really cool. It was almost like a blog posting. Yeah, they just got rid of it. Yeah, they don't have it anymore. I mean, obviously credit cards accepted. You have parking in the rear. I mean, it's just like, where's your parking? It's just a lot of things that aren't relevant to you as an agent. But yeah, they used to have a really cool section for the about section, and it went away. And that's where I would recommend people can put multiple information, but I don't think that they allow anymore. So sorry about that. But yeah, so next week, what do we got going on next week? Hold on, guys. Let me see here. Next week's 10 a.m. Thursday, as always. We'll jump into. Okay, the calendar went away. Oh, here it is. That's right. I bookmarked it. That probably helps knowing or remembering that I bookmarked it. When you visit westusacalendar.com, you can see all of our classes. Next Thursday, I'm doing video first. Yeah, 5 video ideas for real estate professionals. These are videos you guys should be doing, at least one of them every month, and then you can use that as content to share on your social media platform. That's a fun one. We get into the gear, videos, especially on the holidays. There's a lot of fun things you could be doing. So video, if you want to get rock and roll on that, got a cool little webinar for you guys on that day. Of course, you can see the rest of the week. Canva, there it is. Save the date for Canva on the 19th. Of course, the following week we're off for Thanksgiving. So as always, guys, thank you again. Be kind to one another. Be safe. Crazy next few days coming up. So we're, hopefully this all settles down and we can get a focus on for 2021. So we are all done with this year, aren't we? All right, guys, you've been great. Have a good one. We'll talk to you soon.